the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At small forward, Josh Green. At shooting guard, Jules Ferguson. At the other forward position, Tijan Salon. At center, Mark Williams. At the other guard, LaMelo Ball. It's time to meet the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At forward, 6'7", number 30, Sam Hauser. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Gary.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Williams, Ferguson out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Green, and it's Salon in at the four-man position. And for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Then it's MP. And there's Porzingis. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Ferguson. White covering. Ferguson misses. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up for him, guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Green. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Ball against MP. Passes it to Hauser. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, they know he can finish at the but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Salon gets it to go.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
The drive by MP. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. And even 3-on-3 break. The pass to Ball. It's hauled in by MP. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Brown. Back to MP. And the 3-ball is good. MP's got 7 points.
MP looking solid from there.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Salon. Here's Williams. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Celtics have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Personal foul.
Charlotte shoot their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Charlotte. Ferguson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston trailing. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP against Ball. To the paint. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jaylen Brown. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, kicks it out to MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. Just an incredible month of basketball. 10th in assists. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. And here we go. Here's Hauser. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's MP. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
White dishes to MP. Outside, Porzingis. Offline with his 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Williams, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
MP passes to Hauser. Buries the 7-footer.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Ball with it. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Shot from 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
MV finds Porzingis. MP looking around. Pass to Hauser. A three-pointer, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
To Ferguson.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Hauser. Good on the three-point shot. Hauser's got 5 now.
Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
Pass to Salon. Back to ball. Here's Williams. Porzingis with the block.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Ball against MP. Now here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hornets.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Duncan, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Derek White. Logged in the pass to Hunter. And here is Capella. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Holiday against Hunter. Now MP. Out to Duncan. Latre. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith inside. MP's there. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. On the wing, Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Duncan can't hit.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Smith. Up again.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to save the possession.
MP outside. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And Capella sends it back. And he gets it back. MP up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Porzingis can't hit. Charlotte leading by 3. Smith finds Brogdon. Over over in the corner, Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. For three, Smith. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Tillman, he's checked in for Porzingis. So it's the Hornets now. 3-point lead. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Green. All out there with Ferguson. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Salon in a power forward. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He picked up 39 points, and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
MP against Ball. Pass to Reith. A 3-ball. They get it again.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Ball against MP. Ball kicks to Green. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics. Right now at the playoff start, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, the Hornets, 2 spots down.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Here's Walsh. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets leading by 3. Green finds Ball. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 6 feet out. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. MP right side. There's the pass to Hauser. To the inside. MP outside. Pass to Hauser. Drills the three-pointer. Hauser's got 8 points.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
The Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Capella, the pass the ball. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly... I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
Ball against MP. Whoosh in, no stopping MP.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Pass to Salon. There's the lob to the hoop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebound, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Passes the ball beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
MP going in strong. The pass to Walsh. MP inside. He's covered by Ball. MP no good. Pass to Ferguson. Green deciding where to go with it.
Hornets foul. Salon. Second personal foul. First team foul.
MP outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Green. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
MP with it and guarded by Capella. And a wide open look for MP. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass the ball for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Hauser's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP with it. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Salon. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and while Capella may be a one-dimensional scorer, he is historically efficient.
For Charlotte, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. Charlotte calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. He gets that one. Sawon's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smith against MP. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Boston making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Williams kicks to Hunter. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
MP passes the Brown. MP outside. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Brown for the 3. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. MP against Smith. MP passes to Brown. Off target from outside.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's MP. Passes it to Porzingis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight, and it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And the pass to Brogdon. Out to Smith. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Holiday. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Hunter. Over Brown. Hunter no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. The Celtics shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. MP dishes to Brown. Williams with the block, and he's able to get it back. Duncan can't hit. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Smith the pass to Brogdon, and stolen by MP. To the middle.
Shower foul. Mark.
For Boston, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. First one falls. So for the first half.
And the first half with the score. The Celtics 58. The Hornets 54.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. And there's Porzingis. Then it's MP. And it's Hauser in a power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. They get it back. Williams. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Williams has got 12.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Good on the triple. He's got 11.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside, Ball. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And he converts the layup. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
MP against Ball. And MP attacks the rim.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Ball, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. MP inside. He's covered by Ball. MP, no good. Ball, the pass to Green. Pass to Salon. Here's Ball. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team. Give it up once again for
Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards with the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. MB is number 1.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Passes it to Hauser. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's MP. White looking around. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For the lead, rebounded by the Celtics. Hauser's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP passes to Hauser. Back to MP. MP showing the range.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The pass to Williams. Outside, ball. Back to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Salon. The kick out to Ball. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Pass to Hauser. Ball against MP. Brown outside. Passes to MP. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Charlotte making a switch here. Capella's checked in.
Capella.
Off the inbound pass. What a move. MP.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
There's Ball with the 3. Pass to Salon. The second chance effort. Offensive rebound. Capella. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Capella's got 15 points.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Here's Salon. 9 points in the game so far. Lob pass to Capella. And they take the lead.
Capella.
And the Hornets lead by 2.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him.
Out of the rafters, he puts it in.
Are you kidding me?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Green. Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Kicks it out to MP. Now the pass to Hauser. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Hornets trail by 3. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's a sport. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Hunter's checked in for the Hornets. Outside, Green. From 10 feet out, the rebound by Reith. Celtics leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now, here's Ball. 16 points for him. Not loose. Here's Ferguson. And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in. Ferguson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
MP outside. He kicks to Brown. MP up top. to the wing right side. And here's Porzingis for a three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Green with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. MP against Ball. MP kicks to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 18 points for LaMelo Ball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And MP throws it down hard.
Well, you got to be confident with your ball handling trying something like that. MP with the incredible move.
Charlotte trailer. Pass to Ferguson. The feed to Green. Now here's Capella. He's guarded closely. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Ball, the pass to Ferguson. And here is Capella. 19 points in the game. Passes it to Green. The three. A rebound by Reed. And so MV will bring it up for Boston. It's a 1-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Drills it from outside. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Malcolm Brogdon's chip. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. We've got Ferguson, DeAndre Hunter out there with Williams, and it's Smith, and it's Salon in at the 3 spot. Brown right side, outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Salon.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Rebound, Boston.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
White, left side. Here's Hauser. MP inside. Working on Smith. Here's Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. but despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Drives to the hoop. Goes back up. So on, no good. Boston leading by 8. MP right side. Off target on the 15-footer.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out to Smith. Williams passes to Ferguson. Back to Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Zinkus, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Hornets call the time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
It's White on the wing. Back to MP. It's White on the wing. Pass to MP. Celtics passing it around. And stolen by Williams. Count that one. And now just a 3-point Boston lead. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. MP passes to Hauser. Back to MP. Hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 44.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And taken away by Brown. The pass to MP. Fires from 14, and it's in off the backboard. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. It's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Drives from 10. Pass to Salon. They get a hand on it. Now here is Smith. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backdoor.
MP up top, covered by Smith. MP dishes to Brown. Going inside, And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Well, you know, there's no shortage of confidence in Brown. It leads to his attacking mindset.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game. And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Pass to Salon. Second chance shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Smith hits them both. Boston leading by 6. MP outside. It's White on the wing. Knocks it loose. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Shot from 12. And he gets... it to go. MP's got 48.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Here's Smith. Tries again. Williams kicks to Smith. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 19 points for Nick Smith.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Green is checked in for Hunter. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. Ball's checked in for Smith.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
MP against Ball. MP, no good. Hornets trail by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Team foul.
MP against Ball. Shot clock at 5 to tie it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Hauser's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And the basket by Hauser.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Ball against MP. Ball no good. Celtics leading by 4. Here's MP. Brown outside. He dishes it to MP. Takes it inside. The kick out to Brown. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Porzingis with the block, and they get it back. Ball with the bucket.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
MP. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Ferguson. White covering. Takes the 13-footer. Gets a hand on it, and Williams is right there.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
MP outside. Outside, Porzingis sinks the triple.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Charlotte calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, MP.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Charlotte making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And here are the Hornets now. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's White on the wing. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's. Here's Ferguson. White covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boston ball. Checking into the away team.
Boston leading by 5. Kicks it out to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second.
LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And both free throws good for MP.
And good to see him come through there. He's had a lot of problems at the line tonight.
And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets trail by 7. Driving inside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Hauser. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for your Celtics, Sam Hauser. At the line for...
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They need this. And he nails that one right through the net. Ball's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Ball against MP. Here's Hauser. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Ball. And Ball stays with it. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
MP outside. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And White kicks to MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Ball. And Boston with the rebound. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And it's just competing. And, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one. And so it's the ball. Boston Celtics with the W. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference once they started to really play in rhythm. You never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.